Hello and welcome from just outside Camp4U. It's the campsite where I'm staying at the moment, and this is where I'm spending the period of lockdown isolation, if you like. It's not really isolation because we're all allowed to go to the shops, and that's what I'm doing at present. Anyway, so you can see behind me, we've got down there the Camp4U campsite here in the forest, which is quite good as well. It means I can get out and actually have a walk around. And if I take the rest of the campsite as being part of my garden, so to speak, that is plenty of place for me to get some exercise. Now, I'm standing here at the moment I'll turn around, perhaps see over my shoulder there. This is an embankment. And the embankment is for down there. This area here is the overflow for the Oder River. Now, in the summer of 1997, there was a flood. It had major consequences for the city of Wrocław, which was flooded. And these embankments actually have existed since the 19th century, but then they weren't sufficient, and so they have been rebuilt since then. But anyway, it gives you an idea there. So it's about 3 kilometers to the river, so that's a really huge overflow area. And you can even tell, though, even down here on the other side of the embankment, that it's quite wet as well. Now, when there is a flood, of course, the biggest problem is that the embankment gives way because it gets sodden from underneath, and then it collapses. It doesn't have the water coming over the top. Sometimes the water comes over the top, but it's usually through collapsing inside itself. Anyway, not really the subject of today's talk. I just wanted to show this really, because this is so I use this path and I go to the shops down there. This is really, I suppose, the long way, because the quickest way would be to follow the road which is beside me, but there's not really a pavement, and apart from that, it's not so pleasant. So I take this road down there to the shops. Now, no one knows how long this is going to go on for, which is a bit of a problem. I hope, though, that people aren't actually getting out in their motorhomes unless they're already in a motorhome, such as myself. I believe that the thing we should all do is to actually stay at home. Now, the thing is, when you go out in a motorhome, it's very obvious that you're in the motorhome to other people. It's also very obvious to the police, and if the police turn you around or fine you, all I can say is that it serves you right. You shouldn't have done it in the first place. It's one thing, we have to eat, so we have to go out down to the shops to get something to eat, and which is what I'm on the purpose of doing right now. Anyway, so there's a few words from here. Look at this fantastic weather here. This is the first day where I've walked around with short trousers on, and which is great. I went away for the winter. I have only got one pair of short trousers, and even that I think only packed by accident. And I forgot to put them, I washed the things, and I brought everything back to the van, and my short trousers were with my winter stuff. I expected to collect my summer gear a couple of weeks ago, so I'm still on winter settings, if you like, in the van. Great, so thanks for watching, and see you later.